God's advice today. Have you ever felt that God is trying to speak to you, yet in the busyness of life, His signs go unnoticed? This message invites you to pause, reflect, and open your heart. Perhaps this is exactly what you needed to hear today. Watch until the end with openness, and if these words touch you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive more messages like this. Don't forget to check the pinned comment for a 1-minute prayer and a recommended message to help strengthen your faith even more. God said, "My beloved son, listen to me with the full attention of your heart, because what I speak to you now is not only comfort, but direction, restoration, and promise being released over your life. I saw you searching for answers in places that could never satisfy your soul. I saw you opening videos, messages, and pages looking for a voice that could soothe your spirit, but none of them were able to touch the place where it hurts. So I myself brought you here. Not the algorithm, not chance, not coincidence, me. I guided your hand with my invisible touch because the exact moment had arrived for me to reveal what I have been preparing in silence. As it is written, He inclined unto me and heard my cry, Psalm 40 verse 1. Yes, I incline myself now over your life, like a father who gently touches the face of his tired child and says, I am here. Nothing you lived escaped my eyes. Do you feel ready for a deep change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Sometimes, all we need is a small step of faith to open the doors of abundance, peace, and blessings that God has already reserved for us. A simple 1-minute prayer can be the beginning of a spiritual journey that transforms the inside and reflects on the outside. If you wish to attract more light, balance, and prosperity, spiritual and material, click the link pinned in the first comment. There, you will find a simple practice, lovingly guided, that can help you connect more deeply with the divine presence in your life. Every struggle, every anguish, every door that closed, every prayer you made believing no one was listening, I was there. And today I tell you, this is the beginning of the turning point that heaven has decreed. Comment, I trust in God's love, He never abandons me. Son, I have seen how your heart grew tired of fighting alone, how you carried weights that were never yours and responsibilities far beyond your strength, and even then you tried to smile while inside your chest it hurt and you hid your tears so no one would notice. I saw when you questioned whether I saw you, whether I heard you, whether I truly cared, and today I tell you with my divine authority, I saw everything, I heard everything, I felt every detail with you, because none of your pain passed unnoticed before me. Your tears did not fall on the ground, they fell on my heart. And that is why now I declare, enough, my son, enough of trying to solve by your own strength what only my Spirit can transform, enough of blaming yourself for failures that were never your responsibility, enough of shrinking yourself to fit into places that no longer contain the man you are becoming. This is the time when I lift you with honor, healing, and direction, the time when I break old chains and remove the weights that drained your soul, the time when I give back the vision that exhaustion tried to steal. Something new is being born inside you, something pure, strong, deep, something I myself planted, and no one will be able to stop what I have decided to manifest in your life. Comment, I receive the healing that God has begun in me. My beloved son, remember what is written, those who sow with tears will reap with joy. Psalm 126 verse 5. You have sown with tears for years, silent tears, hidden tears, ignored by men, but deeply valued by me, because each one of them I gathered as prophetic seeds that now begin to sprout in the season of harvest. nothing you lived was wasted, no prayer fell into the void, no pain passed unnoticed, and no injustice will remain unanswered, for I am the God who sees. What they did to you, what they said about you, where they humiliated you, where they rejected you, where they mocked your faith and questioned your strength. And today I declare with my eternal authority, justice begins now, and when I initiate something, no one can stop it, because the hand that hurt you will not be the hand that limits you, and the place that rejected you will not be the place where you remain. I am moving things in the invisible, aligning pieces that seemed impossible to fit, repositioning you with honor, restoring areas wounded for years, and opening paths that never existed, paths only my hand could create. Your days of shame are coming to an end, and what once embarrassed you will become a living testimony of my faithfulness manifested over your life. Comment: God turns my tears into victory. Son, for a long time you have tried to open doors with keys rusted by emotional exhaustion. You have insisted on paths where your soul no longer breathes and knocked on doors that I myself closed to protect you. You have tried to keep people who no longer have permission to walk beside you and asked me to restore what is no longer part of the purpose I established for you. And that is exactly why exhaustion consumed you so deeply. Today I tell you with love and authority, surrender completely, because what left was not yours, what walked away did not belong to you, and what fell needed to fall, for everything I removed was to make room for what is greater, lighter, and perfectly aligned with the glorious future I designed for you. Do not fear, my son, because when I remove, it is to replace with something better. When I close, it is because I am preparing something higher. When I stay silent, it is to shape your character and strengthen your faith. And when I speak again, as I speak to you now, it is the sign that the new season has begun, and nothing will stop what I am about to manifest in your life. Comment: I trust in God's plans, even when I don't understand. Son, listen to me. Behold, I make all things new. Revelation chapter 21 verse 5. Not some, not a few, all. I am reorganizing your life from the inside out, pulling out old pains, healing deep wounds, breaking spiritual chains that held you emotionally, and cleansing your mind from the weight that kept you from dreaming. My Spirit is upon you now, bringing discernment, clarity, and peace. You have felt it in your chest, that warmth, that sudden relief, that sense that something greater is being adjusted within you, and it truly is. I am aligning your story with my eternal purpose. The house I promised you, both physical and spiritual, is not just a place to live, it is a sign of my faithfulness, a symbol of your restoration, a testimony of what I do when a son believes, even tired, even wounded, even exhausted. I honor every drop of faith you have poured out. Comment: I believe God is making everything new in my life. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. My dear child, listen to me with all the attention of your heart, because what I am telling you now is not merely comfort, but direction, restoration, and a promise being released over your life. I saw when you searched for answers in places that could never satisfy your soul. I saw when you opened videos, messages, and pages looking for a voice to soothe your spirit, but none of them could reach where it hurt. So I brought you here myself. Not the algorithm, not chance, not coincidence, me. I guided you with my invisible hand because the exact moment had arrived for me to reveal what I have been preparing in silence. As it is written, He inclined His ear to me and heard my cry, Psalm 40 verse 1. Yes, I am inclining over your life now, like a father who touches the face of his weary child and says, I am here. Nothing you have experienced has escaped my eyes. Every struggle, every anguish, every closed door, every prayer you thought no one heard, I was there. And today I tell you, this is the beginning of the breakthrough heaven has decreed. Comment, I trust in God's love, He never abandons me. Child, I have seen how your heart grew tired of fighting alone, how you have carried burdens that were never meant for you, responsibilities that exceeded your strength. Many times, you tried to smile while inside your chest was heavy, hiding your tears so that no one noticed. You wondered if I saw you, if I heard you, if I cared. And today I tell you with all divine authority, I saw everything. I heard everything. I felt everything with you. Your tears did not fall to the ground, they fell into my heart. That is why now I say, enough. Enough of trying to fix with your own strength what only my Spirit can transform. Enough of blaming yourself for failures that were not your fault. Enough of diminishing yourself to fit in places that no longer contain who you have become. This is the time for me to lift you up with honor, healing, and guidance. Something new is being born in you, something I planted myself. Comment, I receive the healing God has started in me. Silence the noise around you. Turn off every distraction, because what I am about to speak is not just another message. This is a divine word, a prophetic revelation meant to touch your heart at its deepest core. I see you, more than you can imagine. I see the struggle that no one knows, the tears you hide behind your smile, the weight you carry silently. I know the nights when your mind races, when fear grips you and leaves you restless, questioning if anyone, even I, can see your pain. I see every effort you've made to appear strong when inside you felt broken. I saw the courage it took just to rise from bed on the days your body and soul begged for rest. I watched as you kept going, step by step, despite every reason to surrender, and I want you to understand that this perseverance was never yours alone. I held you when you could not hold yourself. I breathed life into your lungs when you felt suffocated by despair. I lifted you when you thought you would collapse. You were never alone, not for a second, not even when you couldn't sense my presence. I have been moving in your life, orchestrating events quietly, preparing a reality far beyond what you can imagine, and today I am revealing part of that to you. Every struggle, every tear, every sleepless night has been part of a divine plan, shaping you for a destiny that cannot be defined by pain or limitation. Nothing you endured was wasted, every hardship has purpose, and everything you have suffered is being transformed into testimony, into victory, into glory. Your journey, with all its trials, is not an accident but a carefully woven tapestry of my love and intention. I want you to grasp the weight of what I am saying. There is someone, right now, in your life, in your contact list, someone struggling with the exact battles you have faced. Perhaps they are crying silently, hiding their despair behind forced smiles, doubting if I care or if their life matters at all. I have chosen you, my child, to be a vessel of hope for them. You are meant to speak into their life, to remind them that they are not alone, that their pain is not overlooked, and that transformation is on the horizon. Sharing this word with someone else is not just an act of kindness, it is an act of obedience that activates my provision in your own life. When you carry my light to those in darkness, you open doors that were previously shut. You are not only a recipient of blessings, you are a conduit for miracles. Your faith, your willingness to act, to extend hope, multiplies the power of what I am doing in your life. As you reach out, I am already preparing to meet every need, to bring alignment with the right people, opportunities, and moments that will change everything. What you give in faith, in hope, and in love returns to you manifold, because this is how I design my kingdom to work. Your obedience to my call will create a ripple effect that will touch lives beyond what you can see or measure, but know this, every step you take in faith matters. Every act of encouragement, every word of hope spoken, sets in motion unseen forces that move heaven and earth on your behalf and the behalf of those you are called to serve. Do not doubt the significance of your moment. I chose this exact time and place for you to hear these words. I have guided you here intentionally. I have orchestrated circumstances that brought you to this space because it is here that heaven meets earth, here that my voice breaks through to those who are weary and desperate. This is not a coincidence, it is divine orchestration. Thousands of my children seek guidance, but you are receiving a personal word today because I have something specific to reveal to your spirit. It is about your future, about a life already prepared for you, a reality that I have been building in secret. This is a prophetic word, a promise, a covenant sealed by my blood. I am speaking directly to your heart and your circumstances, and I need you to take it with the reverence and faith it deserves. The angels are moving, the heavens are opening, and what seems impossible to the human eye is being aligned in my realm for your manifestation. What I am about to do is not just for comfort, it is for transformation. It is not merely a promise of hope but a declaration of what is already being accomplished in your life. Your breakthrough, your provision, your victory, they are already in motion. I know that there have been moments when you felt unseen, unheard, and forgotten. I know the fear of waiting, the temptation to give up, the heavy weight of unanswered prayers. But everything you endured, every night spent in prayer, every tear shed, every sigh of exhaustion has been noted and honored in heaven. I have been using those moments to refine you, to prepare you for a life that is not just comfortable but extraordinary, a life that is a testament to my power and faithfulness. You are being shaped to stand tall in the face of challenges, to inspire others, and to demonstrate that no struggle is wasted in my hands. The tests, the trials, the obstacles, they are not punishments. They are the tools I use to mold my children into vessels capable of carrying the weight of my glory. I am preparing you to step into a season where your life will be a light to others, a living testament of hope, faith, and perseverance. And all of this begins with your willingness to trust me fully, to surrender completely, and to allow me to lead you in ways that surpass your understanding. Do not underestimate the power of this word. It is not just inspirational, it is prophetic. It carries authority, intention, and divine purpose. I am calling you to act, to speak, to share. Every person who hears this and believes, every heart that is lifted, every life that is touched is part of a larger plan, and you are a critical part of that plan. You are not here by accident. Your presence, your obedience, your voice, matters in ways that are eternal. Those who walk with me in faith are never alone, never abandoned, never forgotten. The work I am doing in your life is visible and powerful, even if it has not yet been fully revealed. Doors are opening that no man can close. Provision is coming from unexpected places. Connections are being made that will alter the trajectory of your life. Miracles are being prepared for you and for those you are called to serve. Your obedience today, your faith today, is what activates the supernatural favor that has been resting on your life, ready to manifest. I am calling you to rise in courage and step into your destiny without fear. This is the moment when waiting ends and action begins. I have seen every sacrifice, every moment of silent struggle, every prayer whispered in the darkness. I have heard every heartbeat that cried out in longing for breakthrough. And now, I am bringing to you the promise, the manifestation, and the victory that has been hidden in my heart for you. Your future is being written not by the limitations you see but by the power I am releasing in your life. Be bold, speak boldly, act boldly, and share boldly, because what you do in faith will cause heaven to respond with precision and power. Lives will be changed, hearts will be healed, and destinies will be restored because of your obedience. This is more than a message, it is a mandate. This is more than encouragement, it is a covenant declaration. And as you step into it, everything around you will align according to my perfect will, bringing glory to my name and provision, peace, and power to your life. So today, my beloved, understand this: every trial, every tear, every moment of waiting has been used to prepare you for this moment. You are not a bystander in your life. You are a participant in a divine plan that stretches beyond what you can see. You are a light in darkness, a voice of hope in despair, and a vessel of miracles. I have chosen you for this time, for this purpose, and I am equipping you with everything you need. As you step forward in obedience, as you speak life to others, as you share hope with the hopeless, you will witness my power working in ways that are beyond your imagination. The heavens are aligned, the angels are marching, and the universe itself is responding to the faith of my children. Your testimony, your victory, your breakthrough are not just possible, they are inevitable. Believe this, embrace it, act on it, and watch as I move in your life in ways so profound that even those who doubted you will stand in awe. This is the hour of restoration, of manifestation, of divine fulfillment. I have not forgotten you, and I am never abandoning you. Everything I have promised, everything I have prepared, is for you, and it will come to pass in my perfect timing, with my perfect power, and with my eternal love guiding every step. I am the one who has walked beside you in silence, watched over you in love, and prepared blessings long before you knew how desperately you would need them. The shift you have been waiting for has already begun. The doors you thought were locked forever have started to open before you, guided by my own hand. I saw you praying for a sign, searching for confirmation, hoping that something, anything, would reassure your heart that your breakthrough was real. And this right now is that confirmation. This is the answer you asked me for in the quiet moments when no one else knew the cries hidden inside your soul. The home you have dreamed of, longed for, and even doubted at times has already been released in the spiritual realm. The decree was spoken long before you feared the delay. The order was issued before you felt the weight of impossibility pressing down on you. And now, the unfolding of this promise is on its way to your life with a force that cannot be stopped. But I do not want you to hear this blessing and walk away unchanged. I do not want you to receive this promise and then allow fear or distraction to steal it from your heart. I have more to reveal, more to teach, and more to unveil, for the house is only the beginning of a greater story I am writing for you. My plans go far beyond what your eyes have been able to see. The house is not the final destination, it is the doorway into a new season you never imagined could belong to you. It is the first sign of the extraordinary shift I am creating in your life. I am opening paths, aligning opportunities, restoring what was lost, and multiplying what you sowed with tears. And I am using this very moment to guide you step by step into the future I prepared for you. I reveal my secrets to those who listen. I whisper my instructions to those who stay close. I do nothing in your life without preparing your spirit first, without speaking to your heart, without guiding your steps so you will not be overwhelmed by what I release into your hands. That is why I call you to remain connected, attentive, and present, because every revelation I give you is intentional. Every word I send to your path is a key that unlocks another door you have been trying to open for years. If you let these instructions pass by, if you allow distractions to pull you away, you may miss the very detail that was meant to align your miracle. I do not want you to stumble for lack of direction. I do not want you to struggle because you did not receive the guidance meant to lift you higher. My voice is near, and my guidance is your compass in this new season. I crafted this sacred space for you because you needed a place where my voice could reach you clearly, even on days when everything around you felt confusing and uncertain. You needed a place where my instructions would arrive at the exact moment you felt lost. You needed a place where my presence would sit with you in your battles and lift you during your weariness. This connection is not accidental. This moment is not by chance. I created it to remind you that I am closer than you think, more present than you realize, and more intentional than you can comprehend. When you open your heart to hear more from me, when you choose to stay connected to what I am revealing, you step into a flow of blessing that cannot be interrupted. Your desire to hear me pleases me. Your pursuit touches my heart. And every time you lean in to listen, I release more revelation, more wisdom, more clarity, and more strength. Do not let this moment slip away from you. Do not allow doubt or fear to pull you back into the shadows of yesterday. You are standing at the threshold of miracles, and every instruction from now on will guide you into the fulfillment of what I promised. My child, you have walked through seasons that could have broken you, yet here you are, still standing, still believing, still fighting. I know every detail of what you have endured. I remember the nights when exhaustion wrapped around you and sleep refused to come. I remember when you stared at the ceiling wondering how everything had gone so wrong so quickly. I remember when fear sat beside you like a shadow, whispering that there was no way out. I saw the nights when you gathered all the bills, laid them out on the table, and felt your heart sink as the numbers refused to make sense no matter how many times you tried. I watched your hands tremble as you held those papers, wishing you could do more, wishing you could fix everything, wishing you had answers. You did not end up in that place because you were careless or unprepared. You ended up there because you were overwhelmed, because life demanded more than you had, because you were fighting battles no one else could see. You worked hard, gave your best, pushed through exhaustion, and still felt like you were drowning. But every tear, every frustration, every silent prayer was seen and remembered by me. It wasn't only the financial struggle I witnessed. I saw the emotional wounds as well, the humiliations that pierced deeper than you ever admitted aloud. I saw the way people looked at you, judged you, dismissed you as though your value could be measured by your circumstances. I saw the painful moments when someone made you feel small, unworthy, or incapable. I saw when they laughed at your dreams, when they whispered behind your back, when they told you that you were reaching too high or wanting too much. I saw the silence in your heart when the negativity of others tried to crush your hope. And I watched as you swallowed those words, carrying wounds that no one knew you held. You stood there trying to look strong while your heart whispered to me, "Why does it hurt this much? Why doesn't anyone see what I'm trying to do?" I saw it all. I felt every part of your pain. And I want you to know this, none of those moments were wasted. None of that suffering was ignored. I am turning every humiliation into honor. I am turning every tear into testimony. I am turning every insult into elevation. Now, my beloved child, hear me clearly, the season of lack, shame, and silent suffering is ending. I am lifting you into a new dimension of blessing, provision, and supernatural breakthrough. You will not return to the place that broke you. You will not repeat the battles that drained you. You will not stay in the valley where you once felt forgotten. The house I am giving you is only the first of many miracles. It is a symbol, a sign, a visible demonstration that your life is shifting into a future filled with abundance, restoration, and honor. You will step into rooms you once thought were out of reach. You will receive favor in places where you were previously rejected. You will rise into a season where you will not merely survive, you will flourish. The shame that once suffocated you will be replaced with joy. The fear that once paralyzed you will be replaced with confidence. The uncertainty that once tormented your mind will be replaced with peace so deep that others will marvel at the transformation. Walk with me, stay connected to my voice, and you will see promise after promise unfold before your very eyes. Your miracle is not coming someday, it is already on its way. I will guide you every step, lift you in every moment, and fulfill every word I have spoken over your life. Your story is turning, your future is opening, and your victory is already written. My beloved child, listen closely to what I am about to whisper to your heart, because this is not just another message, this is clarity, restoration, and truth being poured into the deepest parts of you. I saw every moment when you tried to hold back your tears, when you tried to pretend the hurt didn't touch you, but I knew how deeply those words cut. I saw those phrases echoing in your mind long after they were spoken. I saw how they tried to diminish your value and make you question everything about yourself. But today I tell you, their words were born from their own blindness, not from your identity. They judged you based on a moment, a circumstance, an emotion, but I judge you according to the potential I placed inside you before you were even born. I created you for greatness, not humiliation. I shaped you for honor, not ridicule. And every ounce of injustice you suffered was seen, recorded, and carried straight to my throne. Nothing slipped past me. Nothing was ignored. Nothing was wasted. I saw you trying to survive wounds that no one else even noticed. I saw you smiling while your heart was trembling. I saw you forcing yourself to endure what others would have collapsed under. And even when you thought you were alone, I was holding you up, strengthening you in ways you never realized, guarding you from breaking completely. Every moment you survived was not by chance, my hand carried you. I watched as you gave your best in places where your excellence was taken for granted. I saw you wake up early, stay late, push through exhaustion, and refuse to offer anything less than your full effort. I saw the weekends you sacrificed, the rest you surrendered, the family moments you missed, all because you believed that diligence would be recognized and rewarded. But instead, others rose on the foundation of your work. Others took credit for the brilliance that came from your mind, your sacrifice, your dedication. I saw when you shared an idea that could have changed everything for the better, and someone else used it to build their own reputation. I saw when your hands carried the weight of the team, when your integrity lifted the standards of those around you, when your consistency became the silent force that kept everything functioning. And yet, when it was time to acknowledge the truth, your name was hidden, your effort ignored, your excellence overshadowed by arrogance, favoritism, and politics. But let me tell you this with authority, I took note of every injustice. I wrote down every moment they pretended not to see you. I recorded every door they kept shut, not because you weren't prepared, but because they feared how brightly you would shine once it opened. My child, none of this was because you were lacking. It was because you were powerful. And they knew it. I watched you walk into environments where your value was obvious, but their insecurity made them blind to it. I watched as you were passed over for promotions you earned, opportunities you fought for, positions for which you were more than qualified. I saw when they chose someone else, not because of skill, but because of connections, fear, envy, or convenience. I saw when they tried to silence your voice, not because it had no power, but because it had too much. I saw when you were excluded from conversations, decisions, and circles that you helped build. I saw when people benefited from your brilliance but refused to acknowledge your contribution. And yes, I saw your frustration. I saw how your heart questioned whether trying so hard was even worth it. I saw how you wondered if maybe you were asking for too much, expecting too much, dreaming too much. But hear me now, you were not wrong for expecting fairness. You were not wrong for hoping for recognition. You were not wrong for believing that your effort would open doors. The injustice you faced was real, and I saw all of it. But injustice never has the final word when I am the one writing your story. What was withheld from you will be returned with increase. What was stolen will be restored with interest. What was ignored will be elevated publicly. And every lie spoken against you will be overturned by truth that no one can deny. I know those moments made you question your worth. I know you wondered if maybe you didn't deserve more, if maybe those who hurt you were right about their assumptions. But today I speak truth over every lie ever spoken about you. You were never overlooked by me. You were never forgotten by me. You were never unworthy in my eyes. While others judged you for a season, I formed you for a lifetime. While they saw your present, I saw your future. While they dismissed your effort, I treasured your faithfulness. While they tried to push you down, I was preparing to raise you up. And in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was the one who held you together. When you felt invisible, I was the one who saw every detail. When you felt like giving up, my strength carried you forward. When you felt like no one cared, my love wrapped around you so tightly that it kept your soul from breaking. My child, I was with you in every tear, every battle, every disappointment, every betrayal. And I am with you now as I shift everything in your favor. You are stepping into a season where the pain of your past will become the foundation of your honor. The humiliation you endured will be replaced with visibility. The injustice you faced will be met with divine reversal. And everything they tried to block will become the very path I used to elevate you. Now hear me clearly, the time of injustice ruling over your life has ended. The time of silence, the time of waiting, the time of being overlooked has come to a completion. I am the God of justice, and I do not allow the innocent to be trampled forever. I do not allow the faithful to be buried beneath the corrupt. I do not allow my children to suffer without purpose or without reward. I have seen enough. I have recorded enough. And now I am stepping in. When I move, no one can block me. When I open a door, no one can shut it. When I raise you up, No one can drag you down. When I decree justice, every system, every structure, every person who opposed you must yield. Prepare yourself, because what I am about to do will not be small, hidden, or subtle. It will be undeniable, visible, and public. Those who ignored you will see my favor on your life. Those who rejected you will witness your elevation. Those who tried to hinder you will watch as I rewrite your story. You are moving from overlooked to chosen, from rejected to appointed, from hidden to highlighted. The season of injustice is breaking. The season of divine restoration is beginning. And now, my beloved child, let this truth settle deeply into your spirit. You are not stepping into favor because of luck. You are stepping into it because of justice. Everything that was taken from you is returning. Everything that was delayed is being accelerated. Everything that was closed is opening. And everything you lost in tears will return multiplied in joy. I am not simply giving you what you deserved in the past. I am giving you more than what they tried to keep from you. I am repaying you for the nights you cried alone, for the strength you had to gather every morning, for the silence you endured while others spoke lies, for the faith you kept when everything seemed unfair. This is not just restoration, this is vindication. This is me saying publicly what I have whispered privately in your spirit for years: you are mine. You have always been mine. And I take care of my own. Watch closely now. Everything is about to shift. Everything is about to align. Everything is about to change in ways you never imagined. Your season of justice has begun. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.